Go.
No, this is gonna.
Go.
That's mine.
At my Princeton University. Oh, you guys messed up the couch.
You messed up the couch.
Wait, 2 secs.
2 secs.
Sex is short for seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's alright. Payout was like 45 cents for the HQ. Alright, let's go.
That's not bad. My name is Ryan. I go to Leonia High School and I will be going to Colby College next fall.
I'm Phia. I go to Bergen County Technical High School in Teterboro.
You sound like you would kill yourself.
Because I do. Yeah, I'm probably going to Princeton.
My name is Jeremy. I go to Kennedy's at Inglewood, and I'll be attending Washington Elite University next year.
I'm Noah. I go to Bergen County Academies and I'll be at Cornell next year.
Attaboy!
So we want to be really transparent with this video and tell you what we got on our test scores. I think that's the best way for you guys to really understand what we had going into the college admissions process. So Noah, what did you get on your test score?
Wait, test score?
on your
GPA and
test score.
I got a 3.9 unweighted and a 1560 on my SAT.
I had a 3.8 unweighted and a 1470 on my SAT.
I had a 3.965 unweighted. I got a 35 on the ACT and 800s on SAT Physics and SAT Math too.
I had a 3.8 unweighted, 4.53 weighted, and I got a 33 on the ACT. So we're gonna go over our classes, what kind of classes that we've taken over our high school career, I guess. Yeah. So for me, I took all the highest level AP classes that my school had to offer, except for AP Calc BC. That was the only class that I didn't take.
Oh, you kind of took it.
I dropped it.
My school is a weird technical school, so it kind of limits the amount you can take, but by the end of this year, I'll have taken 8 APs. I'm ahead in math. I'm taking multivariable calculus right now. All the ones I've taken so far, I got a 5 on, so yeah.
What?
Yeah, you're saying a lot.
Okay, so like my school is just like Phia's, and I wasn't able to take APs my freshman and sophomore year. And this year, I'm taking AP Lang, AP Stats, and AP World History.
I couldn't take APs or higher level classes in freshman or sophomore year either. But like Phia, all my classes are default honors.
Remember, like, you know, like the interviews? Hi, I'm Guillermo. Oh, you can see the phone.
Okay, so I haven't actually committed yet, but I will probably be going to Princeton just because it's closer. But I got into Princeton early. So my Common App essay was about this one time on a train where I found a tick on my scalp. I pulled it out. I used a pocket microscope to identify it. I knew the name and gender of the tick off the top of my head. And then I sent it to my scientist friend, got it tested for diseases, and then like, I was in the clear. But yeah, I just basically talked about like what I went through in that process and how it connects to my brother who has Lyme disease.
So I wrote about how my dad passing away affected me as a person. I wrote about how different my life was and how living with just my mom kind of impacted the interests and beliefs I have today. But at the end of the day, that it wasn't the worst thing that could happen to me. A positive did come out of it, although it was a negative experience in my life.
And we will probably link these essays in the description. Just FYI.
My college essay topic was about a backpack because like I have like a lot of attachments and things on my backpacks, like carabiners and like my water bottle, and I just hang a lot of things with clips and stuff. I wrote it from my backpack's perspective, saying how like throughout these past years, like I put on more stuff in my backpack that represent like different parts of who I am.
Does standardized testing matter, and how did you prepare?
I think it does matter because that's like just seeing that number for colleges is kind of like the gate right there. So depending on what you get, it could affect the perception that these board members have of you, and it's kind of the first thing they see about you, so it's kind of a good way to make a good impression on them.
College admissions officers are only looking at your application for like 5 to 10 minutes. I actually spoke to UPenn admissions officer. She said, yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. The numbers that they see do matter, but it's not the most important thing. I know people that spend thousands of dollars like just to attend classes and learn how to take these tests, and I don't think that's necessary. I think you should just take it, do the best you can possibly do with like personal studying. Like honestly, don't waste your money.
I went to this Korean Hagwon thing. It's pretty awful. I had to sit in a room for like 6 hours and just do practice tests over and over. But I really don't think that you need to do that. I think if I just found practice tests online, I could have prepared the same way.
The way I prepared, I did go to SAT class for a summer, and I went for a little bit during the school year, but then after that, I kind of just self-studied. I think the SAT classes helped me get like a good, like fundamental, like
Foundation.
like a good foundation. From then on, I kind of just practice it on my own.
One tip, just use the practice college board tests they have, because those are the best resources that you're gonna get.
I think GPA matters more, to be honest.
How do you make yourself stand out from the rest of the applicant pool?
I had already visited Cornell for 3 weeks for their summer college program. So I took the hotel management kind of class there. So I already had this demonstrated interest in hotel school.
Okay, so for like my top schools, I don't know, for my Common App, I really like polished and made sure like I was thinking like an admissions officer. So when it comes to like your activities, you can list 10 activities on the Common App. I listed them in order of what I thought was the most interesting and would catch their eye the most and was the most unique, rather than like what most people would think is like the best thing. So I'm actually present in my class, and I listed that like near the bottom, which most people I don't think would do. I put like my Lyme disease activism up top, my internships on top because they were interesting, my research on top. Like it's really important to like keep in mind that these people are like skimming through everything, and the first things that they see are the things that they're gonna remember.
I think something that made me different was definitely my essays and like my creativity with them. My supplements was about how I'm kind of like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I talked about how I started off my first sentence, I'm a professional PB&J sandwich maker, and how I said like I know how to balance like the different parts of my life. For me, I didn't really have any achievements or anything, or like awards or like medals to show off, but I played a lot of sports. Like I just did what I enjoyed doing during high school, and I was passionate about like community service and things like that. So I did a lot of different community service activities and got involved with those. So I think that's probably what made me stand out.
Okay. 1. Take your standardized tests as early as possible. I took mine in sophomore year, so that freed up my junior year, which was hell. 2nd, I think you should get a job sometime in sophomore or junior year. It's a really good way to show, it's a really good way to make money, first of all, but also to show that you're kind of maturing and that you are doing something with your free time and not just lounging around. It shows the admissions board that you're prepared to multitask beyond what you do in school. 3, find something you like and do it, but make it something that you can talk about in your college app or your essay. Like for me, I really like helping people in general, so I did a lot of community service. So I do stuff over the summer, like missions. I did a lot of stuff in like nursing homes and church, and I just like doing that.
Some extra tips when you're applying, try to send your scores in as early as possible. Also, what I did was I applied to my safety and my target school early, so I wouldn't have to worry about it during regulars. Okay, for STEM kids, if you want to like go into a STEM field, I think it's good to have like certain, I guess, science competitions under your belt. So for me, I did Rutgers Oncology Olympiad. I got first place in that. Like I think just having certain rankings on your belt help a lot. So for interviews, when I was interviewed by Princeton, it was my first interview, so I didn't really know what to do. The guy, it's really chill usually, like super casual, and the interviews don't really count for that much, so it's not that important, but if you're able to make a good impression, that does matter. The best thing is to try to like connect with the interviewer. Like you get to know them, but also have them get to know you, and it like a personal sense. Like I told them about my family and like what I do also, but then I just had discussions with them that were interesting, not just like about college.
Yeah, so just do what you enjoy and do what you're passionate about, and you don't need to lie or like try to like exaggerate who you are and things like that. Just like be yourself and you'll get into the college that you're meant to go to. Yeah, just be true to yourself. And college will see that.
That is the end of this video. I know that we didn't cover everything, so I'll leave my email in the description below. You guys can email me questions. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. And maybe I could send you guys some essays that they wrote. And yeah, I just want to make sure that you guys are satisfied and you guys are well informed about the college process. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. This is just to show proof that she actually made these schools. Pen?
You open everything electronically, but this is a MIT, my t-shirt that they gave me. I hate you.
My name is Ryan. I'm going to Leonia High School and I'm committed to Colby College.
Well, you're not going. You went.
No, he's going right now.
Noah!
You can't be going to high school and also going to college.
Wait, that is right.
No, he is.
You go
going.
to Leonia High School.
Minutes later.
I'm going to Leonia High School
No,
and I will be attending.
No, you
No,
go
no.
to Leonia High School.
Going? Okay.
More moments later.
Go
You
to
can't use
Leonia
them.
High School.
You can't use the same one for.
No, I go to Leonia High School and I'm
So fake.
hate it.
German!
I'm going to Cornell. I just want to eat.